let's go that and turn that on, and then turn that on, and then turn that on. All right.
Did you see that the page changed? It's all gold now.
I did that for you.
Oh, you did that for me?
Yeah.
I saw it last week and I was like, oh, that's cool. I like it.
I figured it matched Sendry's motif a little bit more for you.
Hell yeah. I love that.
All right. Well, we are officially live. So let's get started, as always, with a recap from last time. So I know it's been a couple of weeks. Work is weird. So we're just getting started on figuring out our schedules again. We'll figure out a more routine time to play, I guess, once we figure that magic out. But in either case, last session, we were tasked by the Council of Phandalin the Council of Leylon, to escort a goat herd named Pinchwit and her giant flock of giant goats to Phandalin, which was quite the trek. Trying to corral all of these goats through the forests and ravines that were blocking Leylon and Phandalin took about a week. While you were there, you were encircled by wyverns, which you were thankfully able to kind of scare off without a big fuss. Unfortunately, you were beset by ogres who ate a good chunk of your stock, and so you lost many goats and weren't able to get as many to Phandalin as you hoped. I think we landed on about 140, if I recall. I'm sure Celeste will remember the exact number. That seems a little more accurate. And weren't able to get as much as you had hoped for the Council of Leylon, but still a pretty good amount. While you were in Phandalin, though, you noticed that the town was a little bit different than you remembered. There were a lot more people in town. Many were more transient, not people that you would recognize. You did recognize all the same familiar faces, but many of those familiar faces had pointed out that there were a lot of new people in town, people that stayed for different amounts of time, some disappearing, some not. Also, the weather was quite strange. There were like thunderclouds that were very ominous and heavy in the distance and looming, kind of ever present there. You kind of spoke to a few of the townspeople as well about some of these new folks. One was Lenine, the owner of the Lion Shield Coster, about a new assistant that she had. And this new assistant was one of the new folks in town, and this new assistant seemed a little dodgy. And when you brought up a pin that had the symbol of Talos on it to Lenine, you tried to circle back and find her new assistant, and her new assistant had disappeared, which seemed rather strange. You then made your way towards the Stonehill Inn because you saw this weird kind of creepy dude duck inside of it. And as you talked to Helga, which was quite awkward for Seducius, she pointed out that his name was Argus Skeel, and he was also a new member and kind of kept to himself. He said he was a prospector, but no one in town had ever really seen him mine or bring up anything. And so you saw that as he was in the inn, kind of trying to avoid people, he ran outside pretty quickly, seeing that you were kind of checking him out, and you pursued. And you followed him to this small shack, kind of near the outskirts of town. And as you kind of ran into the shack trying to pursue him, you opened the shack door and found that the shack was empty. A small wooden building, dusty, didn't look a lot of people have been here, but Argus was nowhere in sight. And that's where we left off last time, so that's where we'll pick up this time, as you guys all head into this shack, seemingly empty shack. What would you guys like to do?
Well, can we roll like an investigation check? Maybe if we figure out.
Sure. Yeah. Go for it, Celeste.
Maybe there's a trap door, or I don't know, somewhere snuck into.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay. How do you want to do this here? We have like 17 different ways now to do it. Do you want me to?
The hope is with the new setup, all you have to do is roll in D&D Beyond, and I should see it. That's the hope.
Okay, I just rolled it.
And if that doesn't work, I'll murder myself. Hey, I did see it. Yeah. So.
All right, there we go.
Let's see. So you look around, and you're fairly confident there's no way he could have gotten out, but you don't see anywhere for him to go.
Hmm. Does anybody have any spells or anything to kind of sense any of this kind of stuff?
What are you trying to sense?
Well, I don't know if there's like a presence or if there was some kind of magic here or something that was used. And we saw him go in and there's no way to come out, so he's got to be like something weird happened.
Yeah, you're fairly confident you don't see any other exits in this place, and you saw him for sure go in here.
Does anyone have detect magic or something like that?
Mm-mm.
They used to have something that would have been
Care
useful.
about this person that's in there?
Say that again, Torn.
Do we care about the person that's in there?
I don't know if you necessarily care about him. You did just find it odd that as he saw that you were kind of like in and you know kind of were talking about him, he took off, which seems suspicious. And there's definitely something strange going on in the town as you notice that there are Talus worshippers in the town.
Okay.
You know, people are acting strange, so it's piqued your interest. I don't know how much you care about him. It's up to you.
Set the whole thing on fire.
Certainly an
Yeah.
option.
You want to do that? In case he's hiding underneath it or something?
Let's burn him out, dude. I was thinking about dropping a moonbeam on top of that building, but I don't know if that would be a good idea.
It's up to you. Whatever you do is up to you.
Will a moonbeam catch it on fire?
No,
No,
because the
it'll
moon.
just,
I mean,
like,
it'll just
get it.
destroy it.
It'll just destroy it.
No.
I don't know if that's the. I don't have
I mean, I can
anything.
let it-
That's all I have.
let it on
so
fire
if
if you
anyone
want.
has anything better. So,
I'm actually not opposed to that idea.
okay. Anyone else have any thoughts of revealing him, or should we just blast this bad boy and see what happens?
I think he's gone, dude. I think he ghosted us.
I can barely hear you, Craig. Are you like far away?
I raised his volume too because he sounds like he's in a dark tunnel. It's because last time I told him he was too loud.
He's just trying to adjust to your needs, Adriana. Okay.
I guess I could turn you up, but
How about now? Is that better?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, great. Hope I'm not too loud for Adriana.
No, you're
Yeah.
still pretty low. I lowered you.
He's loud to me, so I think he's low to you because you lowered him.
You never complained before, Adriana.
Well, I'm complaining now.
Oh. I didn't know you could mute people. This is interesting.
You can. I can also deafen people, so you can't hear anyone, which is one of my favorite
Call
things.
you?
Oh.
I want to deafen someone.
I'll make you a server admin, and I'll let you do it later.
What does it mean if you make someone VIP?
That's a role that I can assign people.
Oh, look. I can do that too. Oops.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I just turned off his video. And I turned it back on.
Oh, I didn't know you. I don't think you guys should be able to assign them access. Well, maybe if I gave you the wrong permissions, but
I don't know.
basically it lets
Oh,
people into the.
disabled.
Yeah. It lets people
Okay,
into that
anyway.
VIP lounge that I made.
Got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are we
Will
doing? in this
anybody
building?
opposed to me just letting on fire and we'll see what happens?
Get
This is a decision you guys make, not me. So.
Okay.
Are we lighting things up? What's up?
What's up?
Wait, well, where in the town is this building that we're looking at right now?
So if
Like
you're
on the
in Phandalin,
Mhm.
and you
I
look,
should make sure we don't like catch the whole town on fire or something.
no, you're pretty out near the outskirts. Like it's that blue building kind of in the center. I can do this here actually. So where you see like me hovering that teal marker over,
Yeah.
that's Lenine's shop with the weapons and armor. The shack is like further out to the left, a little behind that over here. So it's,
Oh, okay.
it's near some trees and stuff, depending on how big of an area you're making. But you could light it on fire without it immediately, catching things up. It's certainly an option.
Are there any no votes?
Are
I'm trying to have
I
some
don't
fun
think
tonight.
it's a
Let's
good
go.
idea.
Let's light this bad boy on fire, dude.
All right,
Yeah,
you know
let's do it.
what?
Okay.
Fuck it. Let's burn the motherfucker down.
What are you sipping over
Okay.
there?
What's that?
Cheers. What are you sipping on?
Some Malbec my mom brought me
Ooh.
for my birthday.
Your
like that.
mom is always coming in clutch.
Oh, I like that cup.
Oh yeah,
This
this
is a
is
sick cup.
so quick side note, this is how I got my name because this is the wine brand called Caduceus that
Ah,
Maynard makes that's really good, and that's how I thought of Seduceus because it's Caduceus.
It makes a lot of
Nice.
sense. We understand now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all
That's
coming full circle. All right, so are we lighting this thing on fire or what?
Yes.
Let's fucking burn it down.
Nate's just
no.
trying to get one answer. Just one.
No, I'm fine with this. I figured because we always like this when we have a bye week, where like the next time that we play, it's just all over the fucking place.
Like, so spacey.
And also, I spent like the first 30 minutes of us together basically doing like technical support, so it's already a weird night.
True.
All right, I will do a cantrip firebolt.
Okay, and are you aiming for any particular place in the shack?
Are we inside?
You
Well,
are.
no, we're out. We've now. Well, okay. We all need to walk outside first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be very
We're
clear.
gonna walk outside, then toss that bad boy.
Also, in Twitch chat, in the Twitch chat, my brother has suggested that you burn it to the ground. So that
There
works
you go.
out well.
Perfect.
See, perfect.
All right, so you guys are outside. You light an edge up. I'll say you light a couple corners up with firebolt, and the shack does start. Starting to light up, and it's like getting pretty big now. It's a pretty big bonfire. You see it. You see it start to kind of go up, and like flames are starting to engulf this thing, and you're feeling the heat come off of it. And shortly afterwards, like in the next few minutes, you hear this, "Ah! God damn it!" And this like creepy dude starts running up through and just like charging out. As he's charging out, and you think you've got a handle on this dude, he's like trying to put out fires. As I knock my mic into me, just like put out fires all over himself. He's like putting them off, running out. You start to see these other shapes start to shamble outside of this thing as well. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Here we go.
Yes. Good call, Torin.
You're welcome.
Wait, how do I roll initiative now?
Same way. So on your, on your character sheet, you see that initiative button. Just click on it, and I should see it.
Ooh,
I got 10.
natural
I forget
20.
what I'm doing.
-1.
Okay, so Celeste got a 19.
I got a 4. What the fuck?
Solid.
Wait, is it check or roll?
It's just an initiative. Oh, if you're using Discord, it's check initiative.
Okay, so that's checking. I almost forgot how to do everything.
Okay, Sentry got an 11. Torin got a
Nate
15.
is now going to have to look in 7 different places to see what our numbers were.
I'm trying to like get you into one spot. We're almost there. Flux, what did you say you got?
A 10.
10. Awesome.
10.
And then Seducius, did you roll?
4.
4.
Why isn't yours in the chat, Seducius?
It's weird. It was working before for him.
Oh, what the fuck?
You still have the
I
map
bet
open?
you. I bet you it's because I'm on my work Mac and I rolled it not.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, you have to do it on the one you had it set up for it.
Maybe I can roll again.
No, you got a 4, so you can roll again later. Okay, so
Fine.
skill. Let's see.
Skill.
We don't really want you going first anyway, so.
Oh.
Save the best for last. all look
Okay. All right.
That's
Oh, God.
Listen, Flux. I'm like a third of my bottle into this wine, so better prepare yourself.
Oh.
Y'all are getting fucked tonight, literally
Hey.
and figuratively.
Perfect.
wow.
Wow.
Wow. All right, let me get your map set up
That's
here.
pretty naughty. Where's that coming from?
I've got some pent up emotions over here.
Clearly.
Oh no.
Sorry about it.
All right. Well,
It's been
you
a
guys are going to get another wonderful hand-drawn map from one named Abdo, because I wasn't expecting you to burn the shit to the ground. So here we go.
Surprise!
Surprise. We're going to do this. Here is the shack that you burned down. That little square there. Let me make that a little bit thicker.
That little square there.
That
Where?
little- I'm loading it on the map right now. You should see it in a moment.
Oh, okay.
And then we're just going to cover that in flames.
I can't wait to see it.
The flames look like Donald Trump's hair.
Yay!
Okay.
The $70,000 hair.
Correct. And then we'll say they ran out down a little path here.
He just sent you guys a great link. Hang on.
Gold. This is gold.
Okay. This looks like a sandwich balloon. Okay.
Immediately
A
concerned.
sandwich balloon.
Is that a trail?
Yes, it's the trail that led
Okay.
to it. And then we'll just fill that in. Why not?
And what is
Is
it again?
this an
The
overhead shot?
flames?
Yes, it's like
Yes,
helicopter view.
correct. As per always. This is what happens when I have to draw things quickly. Burp.
Okay. I'm just having fun.
Jimmy?
I'm gonna make some trees for you. Look at little pretty little trees. Pretty little trees.
Oh my
Pretty little
god.
trees.
Happy?
Pretty happy
Happy
little trees. Happy little trees. The trees can catch fire, so I'm just gonna put that out there in the world. All right, so
It looks like a whiny palm tree in the cloud.
it does a little bit. Yeah. Take what you get. Take what you get. Okay, so let's get your characters on the map. Celeste is kind of over here because he lit this motherfucker on fire. We'll have Torin near him because they were the both most aggressive folks. Zendri is kind of in the back. Flux.
I think
as
the best part is the
well.
memo.
And Seducius was the only no, so he's like far.
It's funny.
All right, so Skeel and the ghouls are running out. So you see these creatures run out, and they seem to be basically zombies. They are like shambling out. One of the things you notice about these zombies is that they seem very much like the zombies that you remember from the Wayside Inn that were first attacking it on the way. G4, G5, G7. I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is there. G4. Okay, I think I got all of them. All right. So, Skeel runs out. You notice as his like some of his clothing is on fire, and he pats them out. You can see a little bit more of his body now. He's very pale and super gaunt. And you look at his eyes, and his eyes, now that you're this close to him, you can tell his eyes are actually red. Celeste, let me have you just roll. Actually, Torin, too, because you're up there. I will let you either roll a nature check or an arcana check.
Okay, I'll do Arcana. Plus
Whichever one
5.
you'd like. Okay.
Nature.
Perfect. So, Torin, you actually know what this creature is. Argus is definitely some type of vampire. And as you're looking at him, and you're looking at these ghouls that are surrounding him, they're clearly his thrall of some type. You notice on different parts of these ghouls, they have like a skull branded on them somewhere. And the skull seems to like just be the top part. There's no like lower part of the jaw. It's just the top part of the skull and the lower teeth. Sless, you recognize that symbol. You actually saw it on the zombies originally. Originally from the Wayside Inn. And this is actually the symbol, as you've had some time to study it, of one of the gods of death named Merkel. But it is Merkel. Not to be confused with his sister, the god of pubic hair, Merkin. So
I know that god. I know that one.
had a feeling Seducius would know it. Had a feeling.
That's the Deuces.
So what I pray to.
It is actually Argus's turn first. He charges forward, And he is going to go for the first character that initiated this thing, which was Sless. And he is going to try and bite you. So Sless, does he hit you? Sless, he does hit you. You actually take 6 points of piercing damage. And you're going to take another 7 points of necrotic damage as you feel him kind of like lap onto you.
Okay. Well, he's going to take some damage back with my Hellish Rebuke here. Can I do that?
Yes. I want to just check one quick thing about this bite.
So 13 points of damage.
Okay, so he takes 13 points of damage. Let's get that in there for him first. I'm also going to reduce him a little bit from the fire, by the way.
No, I took 13 points of damage.
Oh yeah, sorry, you took 13 points of damage. I'll fix that.
Yeah, I haven't rolled the Hellish Rebuke yet.
You're going to reduce your hit point maximum by 7. So if your total hit points, like the max that you could have was 50, your new maximum is 43. You cannot heal beyond 43 right now.
Oh, do I do something on my sheet to adjust that or no?
On your character sheet, you should be able to adjust that. Yeah, if you click on where your life is, you can toggle that down. If not, we can just keep it in mind.
Oh, override max HP.
And you want to change it to 43.
To 43.
Just a heads up, if that hit point maximum goes to 0, you automatically die.
Got it.
But if you want to do Hellish Rebuke now...
Did he like poison me or something? Is that what happened? Or
he's slowly draining your life with this bite.
Oh, fun. Okay. Yes, I definitely want to do a little Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. What's the DC on that for him?
It is... Where'd it go? 14. Yeah, it's a 14.
He rolled a 4, so he fails. So go ahead and roll damage.
Perfect. Do it.
14 points. Nice. See, it's nice that I can see your rolls. Look how much easier this is for everyone. All right, so that'll end Skeel's turn. That'll bring us to one of the ghouls. This one is still inside of the burning hut, so let's see if he can get out. He does, but he is going to take 6 points of damage. That was a pretty big hit for him, and he's going to charge out. And can he get to Sless or Torn? He can. He's going to go towards Sless. So 13 points. Sless, he is going to... he's going to try and claw you a couple times. He's going to hit you. So you're going to take 7 more points of damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Where is that on the sheet?
If you look on your character sheet in the top left, underneath your
there it
abilities.
is. Constitution. Okay. And then he took how many points?
You took 7 points. Oh, you just made it. Okay. As the ghoul kind of claws at you, you can notice, like, you feel this almost like venom starting to seep into you. And it just feels like this putrid grossness. And for a moment, your muscles that it kind of sunk into stiffened up, like you couldn't control them. You are able to shake it off and get back into it, but for a moment, you felt as though you were paralyzed. But that'll end his turn, and now, Sless, it is your turn.
Gosh, okay. And so the main guy is right in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm just going to trade for him. And if he's going to be slowly sucking the life out of me, then I'm just going to do a 4th level fireball And just
Where are you aiming
Trying to
said
rack up.
fireball?
I am aiming it. I feel like I should be able to aim it forward and get him and G3.
I mean, if
Right?
it's a fireball, you could
Yeah,
get a lot of more than
maybe even
that.
G4. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 20-foot sphere, right?
Say that again.
Is it 20
yeah,
feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
So
Yeah,
you
20.
could get, you can get Skeel, you can get the Ghoul on you, you can get G4. Not quite enough to get G6, but you can get those 3.
Okay, perfect. I'm good with that.
Okay. DC 14 again.
Yep,
Skeel fails.
perfect.
G3 fails. You better thank these turquoise dice. Is all I'm saying. And G4, they all fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, baby.
So you finally got rid of your weighted dice.
Correct. They were helping me last round though, so maybe I should bring them back. We'll see.
Okay, hang on. So I rolled a 33, but there was one of the features and traits that I learned about last time. What was it again? It was
You can add 3 points to any fire damage you cast. That was one of them. I don't know if that was the one specifically you were talking about.
no. There was one where I get to like re-roll. What was? Oh yeah, flame of whatever that is. Let me see what it says. Increase when you roll fire damage. You can re-roll any of the 1 on the fire dice.
Oh sure. So if you want to re-roll those 2 1s, in your
Should I just roll a d6 twice?
Yep, and then I'll just subtract 2 and add that number instead.
Oh, come on. Stupid. All right, there we go.
All right, so we're gonna add 7 instead. So we're gonna subtract 2, so we add 5. That's 30.
Yeah. It's a 38.
38. Awesome. 38 points of damage.
Yeah.
I just gotta check one quick thing.
Like burned? Is that a thing with that move? Or
Only for some creatures. So
oh, okay.
Skeel, you notice, is screaming wantonly. He's already a little bit burned up from the stuff. The ghoul in front of you just disintegrates. You've completely obliterated it. It is Dunsky's. And the one in the
I don't
back
like the sun.
also dead. They are all just fucking destroyed by this fire. Skeel is still alive though.
Barely.
He's doing okay. He's like he's pretty beaten up, but he's not dead yet. So I need actually to do that. Mod. Okay. So that'll now bring us to G6, who sees your giant fireball go off. Seeing you attack his master, he will move in trying to get to you as well, Celeste. And he is also going to claw at you, I believe. Yeah, he's going to try and claw at you. 10 plus. What's your armor class again, Celeste? 12? Yeah, he hits you. So you take another 7 points of damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again, please.
Is there a way that we can like also be able to see our players like damage or hit points?
Your own or others?
Like others.
As it is now, no. Although typically you wouldn't. So you kind of feel that same pulse of paralytic again, Sless, but you are able to shake it off. That'll end his turn. Torin, that's now your turn. You've got Skeel a little bit kitty corner from you, and a couple of ghouls charging your mates.
Here. And then I'm going to might actually use this. I'm gonna do a level 3 fireball necklace.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna hit certain people though. Hold on.
That sounds dope.
Fireball necklace.
Well, this thing like does a shit ton of damage.
What's the fire? Oh
It's
my
a 150-foot range, but it's a 20-foot. Hold on, it might hit Celeste. Let me see.
I can put it on the map. You said it's 20 feet.
Yeah. Is there a way to hit like all 5 of them technically?
Definitely couldn't hit all 5. You
Or the
could.
first 4?
You could get G6, G7, Skeel, and the one in front of you.
Yeah, let's toss that bad boy up.
All right. What's your DC with it?
That one is. My dex, is that what you want?
What's
What do
the
you want?
DC? So if you look on that, let me load it up, see if I can find it with you too. There should be like a DC to see if they can dodge your fireball. Open a new window. Burp, 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 burp.
See, DC.
Let me look with it. I know it's on that. It's on the necklace somewhere specifically. Torin.
Is it called the fireball necklace because it just makes a ring of fire? Or is that?
Well,
No, it
I
shoots
got it,
fireballs like your spell.
Yeah, like a bunch. I got it off like I don't know, someone in the first battle or like early on in the game, and I just haven't used it in a long time.
Spell DC 15. So Skeel. Skeel makes the save, so he'll only take half damage. G6 fails. I don't know why there's 2 G6s. That's weird, but that's okay. The other one fails, and G7 fails. Okay, so the ghouls all fail, and Skeel makes his save, so he'll take half damage. But go ahead and roll damage for it now.
Sure. All the dice are on the screen and nothing is showing. Hold on. Oh, there it goes.
25, nice. Okay. The ghouls that you hit are all dead,
Twice.
as they just fucking burn into flame here. 27.
Vampires don't like fire.
Correct. 25.
Watched too much True Blood. I was ready for this battle.
He's still hanging in there, but this fire is really starting to get to him. Now he's really starting to show some scar, and you see his skin sloughing off. And in response, you now hear this like raspy voice start to kind of like hiss back at you as he says, "You can kill me, it won't matter. Merkel will get you as he rules the world soon." And that will end your turn, I think, Torin?
I'm gonna wild shape into an eagle, actually.
Cool. Caca!
I haven't done it yet. I'm ready.
Your first flying move. That's a big step for you, Druid man. You can now fly.
I know. I'm
So
excited.
you are a giant eagle, sir, flying majestically.
Yeah.
Let's go.
With your thunder beads, fire necklace beads around your mouth. Zendri, that brings us to your turn. The ghouls, I think, have all been killed except for one who's kind of off to the far left by a very flower-like looking tree. And then Skeel is still in the middle of everybody.
Okay. I have to move in order to hit these guys, pretty much.
If you're trying to hit them with Meshuggah, if you're trying to hit them with your mace, yes. If you're trying to hit them with a spell, you might not have to get into them too much.
Okay. I'm gonna try Toll the Dead on V1. But I feel like I still have to move.
Yeah, if you're doing it, Toll the Dead is touch, so you do have to get in range with him.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Chill Touch. Yeah, you're right. You can you're in range then for that.
I am? Okay. I'm gonna try that.
What's the DC on it?
Wisdom 14.
He does fail. Rolled a 5, and his wisdom isn't enough. So go ahead and roll damage, and you do the high version because he's already hurt.
Sick. Oh, I forgot to refresh my screen, so I've had trouble. It says 11.
11, nice. All right. So he's hanging on by a thread as he kind of like spits and screams at the lot of you. Anything else on your turn, Gendry?
I can use a spell, right? So instead of using my Meow Meow, can I actually use aid on whoever's gotten some damage?
If aid is a bonus action, because Toll the Dead counted as your action, so you can only do a bonus action now.
Fine. Nope, it's not a bonus action. It should be my bonus action.
If you've got Healing Word or another bonus action, you could heal someone.
I don't have Healing Word, but I will look for it. Can I queue up my spiritual weapon?
You want to get Meow Meow in there? All right, we'll get Meow Meow.
Yeah.
Come here, Meow Meow.
Healing. What did you call it? Healing Word?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh, all right. We're gonna say Meow Meow is this little symbol today.
I love it. Wait, what is that?
It's like a little crown helmet.
I could move myself. That's the first time I've ever been able to move myself.
Hey, finally it works for you. I'm so excited. Okay, you have Meow Meow queued up. That'll end Zendry's turn. That brings us to the last standing ghoul, who is going to do the same thing the other ones have done and just charge in at Sless and just right towards him. Sless, he's going to also try and claw at you. This one will actually miss. So that ends your turn and brings us to Flex.
Okay. I'm gonna use my extra attack, and I'm gonna go up to G5 because I think I'm closest to G5. And I'm gonna use my extra attack, and I'm going to.
Wait, isn't G5 dead?
No, there's a zombie on top of it. The map might not be showing it correctly.
Oh, okay.
That's the last living zombie.
I'm gonna cast my Thunderous Smite,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack twice with my longsword. So
All right. Roll to hit.
I got 16.
16 does hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
All right. 4 from my longsword.
Okay, and how much from Thunderous Smite?
And Thunderous Smite is 9.
Nice. All right, and then
and I get to roll again, right?
yes, for another attack. What's your what's the DC on Thunderous Smite though, to see if he gets I think stunned actually. I think it's 12
Hold
for you.
on. 14.
He does fail. So Thunderous Smite. He gets pushed 10 feet away from you and is knocked prone. So he will go flying in this direction because Skeel is there and is now prone.
Okay. And then I can roll again and go for it.
Yeah, I would say you could use the rest of your movement to either pursue G5, the ghoul, or you can go up on Skeel, either one. You'd have enough movement.
Okay. Maybe I'll go up to Skeel, and I'm gonna try to finish him off too.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
9.
9 misses, not enough to hit him.
Damn.
All right, that'll end your turn. Bring us to Seducius.
What up? All right, I'm gonna go for Dissonant Whispers for V1 over there, which obviously there's no grids on this map. Am I close enough for 60 feet, or should I move a little bit closer?
Oh no, you're definitely close enough. Can you not see a grid?
No, I don't see a grid. I just see your drawing.
My wonderful drawing.
Why do all of your
weird,
drawings look like penises, by the way?
It's just what's on my brain.
Only you.
Duh.
Only you.
Also,
Only you.
whose penis looks this way?
The
Listen. This
Mr.
is
Pizza stuff.
He's
classic-
seen some things. Listen, he's seen some things.
This is
Okay.
a classic Belizean curved penis over here.
Oh my
Okay. He does make his save though, so you can do half.
God damn it! God damn it.
Actually, I think that now that Seduzius is old, it actually does curve twice now instead of just once. So
I forgot you're still old.
It curves twice for your pleasure.
Oh god.
So 19, but in half because you got your save. So what is that? 9?
9. Okay, 9 points.
round up 10.
Eh. Oh, I do see your roll. So no, that's 9. Yeah, 9. Okay. So a pretty kind of big shock to him. He's hanging on by a thread, but still standing there. That will end Seducius' turn and bring us back to Skeel. Skeel will you notice Skeel actually seems to be healing a bit. The wounds that he's taken, the burns that he's taken, you see slowly start to regenerate a little. And he is going to continue what he was doing in the first place. First, he's actually going to try to hit with his claws on Sless. The claws hit. Sless, you take 8 points of damage. And then he is going to try and sink his teeth into you again. And that will also hit. You take another 13 points of damage. Plus plus your total minimum. Your total health is reduced by another 7.
You're getting fucked up, dude.
Dude, I'm down to 2 health points right now.
Oh,
What's your health point? What's your health points maximum to?
Well, you said it was 43. You said to reduce it how much again?
By 7 again.
7.
So now I'm down to 37 maximum.
Okay.
Gosh.
I just need to check one quick thing. Yep, and as he does that, he heals up even more. Fucking vampires, bitches. Fucking vampires.
Who's healing? Great.
Fire.
Okay,
Yep.
that will be his next move. That brings us to the ghoul who's dead. So, Sless, it is you. You have a vampire just going to town on that aorta.
Or like a gold
I'm gonna
necklace
go
or
to-
something. Or silver.
I'm gonna go to
God.
town again, dude.
Hit him with the
I'm
silver.
just gonna I'm gonna hit him with a 4th level fireball again. Here we go. But I can do it where I can hit both him and G5, I think, right?
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So DC 14.
They both fail.
Perfect.
Alright, that's
All right,
good.
here we go.
If not, you should have ran.
Okay, roll damage.
I rolled, and I'm gonna
Nice, 26.
I'm gonna re-roll 2 of those again.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
The ghoul is definitely dead.
You can add 2. You can add 5 more, so 31 points.
31. How do you want Skeel to die?
Oh yes. Gosh, I'm down to 2 health points.
In your desperation
let's
to
see.
not become a vampire yourself.
Yeah, I want. I just want this fireball to just like completely engulf him and just completely just collapse around him, and it just disintegrates into nothing.
So as he kind of starts to burn alive, he's screaming in agony.
And he's screaming. Yeah, he's
Just,
screaming
like,
a lot too.
Screaming, and the screams are like filled with these like pops of like parts of his bodily fluid boiling. You hear him shout. "Forgive me, Merkel," and also in his final death throes, he shouts "Fuck Talos," and then he's just ash and dust. You are out of combat.
That's metal.
All the creatures are dead. The zombies are just piles of corpses and ash near you. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'd like somebody to heal me up a little bit here.
I got you, bro.
So just a
I got my
reminder,
lay.
the most you
Perfect.
can heal up to now, Celeste, is 37.
It's 37, yeah.
You don't
I'm
want
Like
to.
37?
forever?
We could just sleep.
He doesn't know.
Oh. Probably for as long as you're
Wow.
old. So it's going to be a while.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We could take a rest, technically, or
Do you want me to do my
Well-
lay on hands pool?
Yeah, I feel like we should do that, and then we can probably head back into town and
shouldn't we loot this place?
No.
Didn't they come from the ground? Maybe there's stuff.
I will say now that the fire's kind of been burning for a while, most of it is just embers now at this point. You can see
Nothing
where
good.
they were actually hiding. There seemed to be a secret latch on the floor.
We
And-
found it, guys. Nice.
And there was a small cellar down there that they seem to have been living in.
oh, okay.
We could go down there, check it out.
Can we kill him first? Let's heal.
Yes.
Let's heal
Just in
Celeste, man.
Celeste,
Oh yeah, no, heal
That's
first.
something-
Yes,
what did we end up healing Celeste to now?
What do you want, Celeste? Do it full, so 37?
Can you go that far? I don't know. How does your
I've
healing
got,
work?
I've got 40.
Oh, then sure. Yeah, I'll take 35 of those.
Alrighty.
So he's back at full for him, which is now 37.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, now let's go through that latch and check out that cellar.
Go ahead and roll a investigation check if you're checking this thing out.
Alright. I'll roll. Might as well.
Hey,
So you actually do find a few bits and bobs. There's a little bit of a stash of coinage that
bits and bobs.
bits and bobs, just things to keep the ghouls, not so bored. There are some pieces of human flesh down here that they've clearly been gnawing on. It smells just rank and terrible. But you do find about 50 gold pieces down here that they've had, and you actually find a about arm's length metal rod with a skull symbol on the end that you recognize to be the brand that was likely used to brand these ghouls. There is also a letter in here addressed to Skeel, but it's not signed, so you don't know who it's from. And it basically says, "Take caution in Phandalin. The Talos cult is getting beyond what we can allow. Stop their pursuits."
Any guesses?
I got nothing on this one.
I-
got absolutely
there's-
nothing.
There's a part of me that almost feels a little bit bad that he's dead because we don't like Thalos either. So
Um,
We burned these fuckers and we have no idea what they were doing here. We have
Yeah.
literally no idea.
Yep.
None.
yep.
only thing you can really pull out is that they were followers of the god Merkel. I like
Merkel?
Merkel better. I'm gonna go with Merkel.
Like
Uh,
Urkel.
Yeah, and Sles, Zendry, and Flux. Roll a religion check.
Okay. $19.
Nice. Nice. So all of you do know the name Merkel pretty well. Merkel is known as the Lord of Bones or the Old Lord Skull and the Reaper. He is an ancient god and is basically like the god of death and the dead. He's very much considered evil and in no ways benevolent. And most of the folks that worship him would be considered cultists and also not particularly benevolent. In most day-to-day things, there might be shrines or things to Merkel, mostly as a way to appease him so his attention is not brought on them. So you do know pretty confidently with your understanding of Talos that these are two evil gods whose cults seem to be attacking each other for some reason.
Sounds like we might need to make peace or something.
Make peace with these guys?
Or like with the two cults, yeah.
I don't know what we did.
Yeah, it's true.
Just walk away.
Right. But no, not with us, but the two cults are like a gang war.
Oh, I see.
What was the leader's name?
The leader of the ghouls here?
Yeah,
Skeel. Skeel. Argus Skeel.
Skill. Argus Skill. I feel like someone who's good at intimidation, which is not me, because I'm good at seduction, not intimidation. We should go back to that one shop where like that mysterious girl was, like that new helper girl. Maybe we should like question her about fucking Skill and all this shit
Oh yeah.
to find out more.
Also on that investigation check, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I should probably include it as well. While you were down in the cellar, and you saw these like human remains that they were kind of feasting on, you noticed that these remains were riddled with like thorns and barbed seeds, and different types of plant material. You recognize some of these plant material because you spent a good time where these came from. These seems to be similar plants and things that you experienced and encountered in the Mayor of Dead Men.
Wait, so the flesh was like wrapped in that stuff? Is that what you're saying?
It's more like,
Or
like think of like you were a person who was walking through like a bramble and you got like all those little prickers stuck in you, and then a zombie came and ripped off your arm and started eating it.
Got it. So yeah, but obviously we have no idea if they went and got people from there, or if those people walked all the way over from here.
Correct. Yeah. Most you can tell at this point is there's some connection with this undead cult and the Mayor of Dead Men at this point.
Got it. Okay. Hey, Craig, you think that girl knew about Skeel? Is that what you're thinking?
I feel like she knew something and we didn't get it out of her. So I feel like we should just like.
I had her pin, remember, and it was a Talos pin. Am I
I just think we
remembering
need to
that
find out
correctly?
more. Yeah, no, you're right. I think we need to find
Yeah.
out more.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. Let's do it.
Can
I
we go
have intimidation. I'm plus 6.
So where are you guys off to?
Let's go find out. That was at the shop, right?
Yeah, she was at Lenine's Lion Shield Coster. So that was the last place you saw her. Although when you went back to like question Lenine, or the young woman whose name is Veline with a V, she like took off. I think if I remember right, the supposition was that she heard you talking about the symbol, and bolted before you could question her.
So we need to find her. I mean, if you guys want to, I just feel like we should find out more information, because are there going to be more ghouls and vampires coming back to Phandalin? Is this the end of it? We don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go see if we can find her.
Are you going anywhere specific? I can put the map of Phandalin back on for you. Hold on.
I think we should start back at the shop where she works and see if she's back there, or if
Yeah, if she's not
The
there, we can
lady.
maybe ask where she lives or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you go back into Lanine's shop, the Lion Shield Coster, and she is there. It's getting later in the day. It's probably like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. now at this point. And she sees you kind of come back. You haven't actually left here that long ago. You were just here this morning. I don't know if I can do voices today with my voice, so I'm just going to say what she says. Yeah, it's a little too hard to get like a high-pitched woman's voice with this right now. But she says, oh, well, welcome back. I guess I wasn't expecting you so soon. Did you need anything else?
Yeah, actually, we were looking for your assistant. Is she here?
Well, she was here last time, but again, when you called for her, she wasn't around. She hasn't been back the whole day.
Got it. Do you know where she lives?
Well, last I remember, she had a room she was using at the Stonehill, but I don't know if she was looking for a more permanent place.
Okay. Is she supposed to be here right now?
Yeah, I'm a little upset. I don't know what you guys said that scared her off.
Got it. Has she ever done anything like this before?
Well, she's
Or
been
she's
pretty
just
reliable.
not here? Okay. Well, it's real critical that we talk to her. So if she comes back, can you make sure to let us know and just see if you can keep an eye on her till we get a chance to talk to her? But we're going to go look for her at the Stonehill Inn.
Sure, I guess. I mean, maybe I'm spreading a little bit too much gossip. It's not really my style, but if it's a matter of import, I might suggest that you talk to one of Barthen's boys. I spent them hanging out a lot together. Perhaps maybe they had a little tryst going on, so maybe he would know more.
Okay. Which Barthen boy?
Which Barthen boy? What a great question. Which one was it? I don't know. I don't care for the
12?
clerks. No, they're older. They're like 15 to like 18.
Yeah. Exploring the fruits of life.
Indeed. What was his name? Lion Shield Coster, Barthen's Provisions. Ander. Ander is the one. Oh no, sorry. Thistle is the one that she seems to have a little bit of a crush on.
Okay.
So,
And do you know where we could find Thistle?
Well, he works at Barthen's. He's just one of the desk clerks.
Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. All right, we're gonna head on out. We may stop by later then.
Okay, well I'm closing up soon, so I guess
Sounds good.
hurry back
Yeah.
or don't.
All right. Do you guys want to go see if she's at the Stonehill Inn first, and then go to Barthen's, or what do you guys want to do?
Part of me feels like we should go to Barthen's and kind of like poke at those kids and intimidate them a little bit and see if we can get more info out of them so we know what we're dealing with. Because who knows, maybe this is the lean girl is a fucking vampire too.
That's true.
I don't ever want to hear you say that you want to poke children. Okay?
Woof. Woof.
I really did. No.
Oh
No.
god.
All right, let's do it then. Let's go to Barthen's
No.
so Seducius can poke those kids.
So you go to
No
Barthen's.
poking anyone.
And Elmar Barthen, the proprietor, is there at the front. You see that he is still kind of like getting the goats into a space. The horses and carts and other provisions that the council has requested have also been brought here, which Pinchwit is currently watching over, waiting for you guys to return as well. And as you walk up, he kind of greets you and asks if you guys are ready to go about your day. And you head back to Leylon.
Gross.
86.
I can't remember. Wait, were you?
84.
What year were you born?
I've been looking.
I thought. Oh, you are. Oh, that's right. We just talked about that. You're right. 84. You're right. All right, never mind.
But he looks like a solid 86, so it's fine.
Listen. Garrett told me when he saw my beard that I looked like a vampire. So
Why? How?
he told me I looked like Dracula when I was doing his review. I was like, cool, I'll take it.
That's fucking weird. Super,
Oh my
super fucking
gosh.
weird.
Anyway, so let's go intimidate these little boys.
The youngest was
All
like
right.
16, so just a heads up.
Yeah, that's all right. We can still.
Still.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Barthen has basically asked if you guys want to make your way back to Leylon, if he needs to get your stuff together, or what.
No, we actually need to talk to a couple of the kids that work for you, Thistle and gosh, what's something?
Anders, the other one.
Ander,
They're
yeah.
good
Ander.
kids. Did they do something wrong? Is there an issue, or?
Well, I'm not sure yet. We're looking for somebody else that I was told they've been hanging out with. So I need to see if.
I told that boy she'd be trouble. You could just tell, you've been around as many times as I have. It just didn't seem like she was the best influence. I'll just get him out here. Thistle, these guys want to talk to you again. And the 17-year-old pimply-faced young man walks out, clearly nervous, and he asks, what this is about.
Hey, this is about. Actually, do we even know what the girl's name is?
You do.
It's Valine.
Yes, Feline.
Valine. Okay.
Valine.
Yeah. Hey, we're actually looking for Valine. Have you seen her around?
No. Why?
No. Well, from what I hear, you've been spending a lot of time with her, and we're looking for her.
I mean, what's a lot of time? And he seems pretty nervous.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you've been, pretty close to her recently, and we're looking for her. We definitely need to talk to her right now. So when was the last time you saw her?
Roll a persuasion check. Did it go through? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
He kind of responds, and you see him kind of look like he's looking for a way out, and like his eyes are kind of going left to right, and finally he pipes up and he says, "Listen, I don't want to get her in trouble, okay? She really is a good person. I just, I don't know what all this Talos stuff is. She was saying like the storm god is coming or something. It freaked me out a little bit, so I left. I didn't do anything, but I saw her, hanging around the shrine to Tamora not that long ago. Maybe, just a few hours. She said she had something important to do, but I didn't want to hang around. The whole thing freaked me out.
So, have you? Okay, so you haven't seen her for a few hours. Is that what you said?
Yeah, probably like maybe later in the morning today.
Okay. Do you think she's still there?
I doubt it.
Well, if she wasn't there, where else would she be?
I really don't know. She works at the Lion Shield Coster with Lenine. She has a place in the inn, but I don't know. She seemed really on edge last we were speaking, and she said something big was about to happen, and then she said that I should get involved with all of it, and it didn't feel right, so I left.
Hey, can I use my thaumaturgy spell to make my voice boom up 3 times as loud
Sure.
for a minute? Can I do that?
Yeah. What do you want to yell?
I just want to yell like, hey, I know you know more than this. I know you're trying to kind of keep her safe, but we need some real answers right now.
So he is cowering now. and very scared. You also see like the rest of the group around. A few of the goats are like pressing up against their like the ropes on the edge of the little corral that they've made. And now he's basically like crying, and through these tears, he's like, I really don't know where else she would go. That was it. She told me that the Storm King was coming. She mentioned something about like other cultists that she had to kill, and then she said that I should help her, and like I don't need to be here anymore. But I really don't know where she would have gone.
Who did she tell you that you were gonna have to kill?
She
Did
just
give you a
said there
name?
were other people in town. She said there were other cultists to like the Death God, and that if I didn't get involved now, that they would just turn me into zombies. The whole thing really just was fucking weird, man.
All right, and can you tell us exactly where in town where she is? Like,
Well,
point me in the direction.
Yeah, the last place I saw her was the Shrine of Luck, and he kind of points off, and it's a little bit across the way from the Stonehill Inn, and it's the Shrine to Tamora, the God of Luck, that's kind of in the center of town.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to tell us? Because if we go over there, we don't find her. We're coming right back here to talk to you again.
That's really it. She said that if she, was in trouble, she would just leave. So maybe she just left. Maybe she's not here anymore.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to know?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we need to go over the Shrine of Luck and see if we can find her.
I agree. Let's go there, then to Stonehill.
Okay.
So you do head over towards the Shrine of Luck. And this is where you found the pin originally that had the Talos pin in it. But it's a pretty open space. You can see the shrine, and you see like a little alcove kind of in this kind of stone little garden that's been made with a little statuette of the goddess Tamora. But no one seems to be around. This is where you got those vials of holy water before. But there's no one here.
Well, I'm guessing if she's part of this cult also, or whatever you want to call this, there's probably some hidden areas too. You guys want to look around, see if we can find some other places where they could be hiding.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You do like an investigation check, or?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And then let me know if you roll, just so I can see it.
Yeah, I just rolled.
Perfect. Yeah, you don't find much, Caduceus. Celeste, though, you do notice that there is a bit of an alleyway kind of behind the shrine that, for the most part, seems unimportant, but there's strange footsteps leading into it. These footsteps seem to be much smaller than a normal human's footprint, which is odd. And so you follow it into a bit of this backlot. And as you kind of walk into this backlot, you can see that there are houses on all sides, not much there. And in the center, what alarms you most is that the areas between the houses seem like they've been blocked off. And as you walk into the center area and the team behind you follow, you hear in a feminine voice, "Now!" And I need everyone to roll initiative. You and you.
Oh no, I got 3.
Oh boy.
Woof.
Whoa.
Okay. Celeste got a 17. Torin got a 3.
I'm rolling great through the website tonight.
maybe that's the jam. We should have done that from the beginning.
Yeah.
You got a 9. 17. Torin got a 3 as well. And then Zendra, you said you got a 4?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Oh hell no!
Oh my gosh.
Shit! If I had got roll higher, I would have thrown out Bane for all these fools. Oh my god!
there are many of them. That is true. Got to get them all on the map.
What are they holding? Is that like an egg?
It's like
There's an egg behind
it's,
them, right?
it's an egg behind them, but they're holding shields and spears.
They look like. Do you guys remember Dark Crystal? It looks like
Yeah.
the Spexes from the Dark Crystal.
They do a
Kind
little bit
of.
resemble that. Most of you, especially Flux and Torin, would definitely know what these are. These are called kobolds, and kobolds are basically like small, lizardy, almost like small dragon folk, like mini, no more than like 3 feet, 4 feet tall, but they seem vicious and rabid. Let me get all of your characters in there. Sless went in first. And then we'll have Seducius behind him. And then the rest kind of bringing up the rear as you're heading into this back lot. Alrighty, first up is one of the kobolds. And he is going to just move around as far as he can go to the opposite side. And just get things ready to go in this space. He will just stay there. It's going to bring us to this other dragon shield, who is...
Am I supposed to see what you're doing?
Oh, I don't have it showing. My fault. I'll bring that up now. Now you should be able to see what I'm doing. He's going to move around the side here. And they're just going to start getting kind of positions going. Okay, that brings us to that one. Who's going to charge in? It's Sless. And this one is going to roll to hit you with a spear. He rolls 11. So he misses that first hit with his spear. That'll end his turn and bring us to who you now recognize to be Valine. So you actually hear Valine as she sees you guys walk into the backlot. She says, I was looking for that vampire scum Skeel, but I guess you guys will have to do another death in the name of Talos. And then she charges forward, getting close to Sless as well. And she is going to take a couple swings with her short sword. First one hits you. Second one hits you. Okay, so you're going to take... This might not be great. You're going to take 28 points of damage as
Holy
she's
gosh.
able to sneak up on you and just crack, with both of her swords. As a rogue, she gets sneak attack, and anytime she is surrounded by enemies, you are surrounded by enemies, she gets sneak attack on you. So, 28 points of damage because both of them hit, and she gets sneak attack.
Wow.
Perfect. That's all right. My turn now?
No, yes, it is your turn now.
Yes.
Jesus.
Well, hey, before I attack, can I try and talk to her for a second? That's not going to, waste my turn, is it?
Yeah, it depends on what you want to say and do.
Well, I just want to preface and say, listen, Valine, we actually just killed Skeel. So, unless you want to die the same way, I'd recommend you pull back and let's talk about this.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, Sless. Talk it out. Well,
Oh, look at that. Look
So
at that.
she does pause for a moment, and you see her kind of put her hand up to the kobolds that are starting to move in on you. And for the moment, she seems as if she stopped her attack, and she says she doesn't seem scared, but she kind of responds and says, "Well, a wise decision on your part to kill that slime. Worshippers of Merkel are not much more than the festering corpses they have around them. In either case, unless you're willing to join Talos and be a member of the Stormbringers clan, then I don't believe we have anything else to talk about today."
Well, guys, are we joining Talos or are we fighting right now?
Not joining Talos.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Well, while she's waiting for her answer, I'm just gonna let's see. What am I gonna do? Well, since I'm already down 9 health points, I'm just gonna hit her with a third level fireball and just see if I can just.
I'm gonna leave this chance because that was a conversation you just had. Typically, that would be your turn. Roll an Arcana check. I want to
great.
see if you can do well enough to like cast and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
So just do an Arcana check for me.
Of course, my first bat roll tonight.
I'm gonna say no. I will let you have a bonus action, but that is all. And movement if you'd like to still move.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna move back then.
Okay. She and the Dragon Shield are gonna get attacks of opportunity on you.
Oh well.
She misses. The Dragon Shield hits. So you will suffer, I think, 7 points of damage on that.
Perfect.
Excuse me. You will take 4 points of damage on that.
Okay. All right.
But where are you
I'm gonna
moving?
move back. Let me see. Will it let me move it? No, not that. See, when you do, I can never tell like how many feet it says.
That's 30 right
Oh.
there.
Okay. Then hang on.
Cool.
There we go.
Awesome.
All right, cool.
All right, that'll end your
Okay.
turn. That's going to bring us to one of the other Dragon Shields, who is also going to move up as far as he can and gets kind of on the other side of that tree. They're just trying to get in range. This one is going to kind of go to the side. How many spears does he have on him? Yeah, I think he'll just hang tight back there as well. And then the other one will also try and move into a flanking maneuver. Seducius, that brings us to your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Which should hit M1 and K6, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's a Constitution saving throw of 15 for you.
She succeeds. The kobold fails.
Okay.
Nice. So 11 for her. And 22 for the Dragon Shield. The Dragon Shield has stumbled here. He seems pretty badly hurt from that hit.
Okay. What I'd also like to do as a bonus action is give Mantle of Inspiration to Torin, Celeste, and I take that back to Celeste, Flux, and Zendry. Torin, I feel like you're good because you can turn into a beast.
Torin, technically, unless you wanted to not be an eagle, you could still be an eagle. It hasn't been an hour yet.
Yeah, I'll just stay as an eagle for now.
So for Celeste, Flux, and Zendry, how many temporary hit points do they get back?
8.
8. So you guys all go up by 8. And then if you guys want to move in any direction, 30 feet you can.
Good.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you can pretty much get to the edge of the map with that range.
Well, I'm just gonna. Oh wait, it won't let me move my guy. I'll just move down
just
two
hide.
squares.
You want to go
Why don't
down?
you just hide behind the house?
Well, I don't want to completely run away.
Yeah. And you do see like there are kobolds on that side of you. They're trying to like flank you guys.
Oh, great.
But that'll end Seducius' turn and bring us back to one of the other kobolds. He is going to also try and get in range on the front group here. He can get to Seducius, so he will roll on Seducius. He's going to make 2 hits with the spear. The first one misses you. The second one hits you. So you will take 5 points of damage.
Cool. I can live with that.
All right. That'll end his turn and bring us to Zendri.
I'm going to. I'm gonna use my second level inflict wounds on K1. Can I move that close?
Yeah, you could definitely get up to it because you need to touch it, right?
Yes. And let me see. Got a 16.
That does hit.
Sweet. And then 19. Ooh.
19 points. Oof, nice. All right, big hit. He also starts to stumble as you see parts of his skin kind of melt away from your necrotic touch. Anything else on your turn, Zendri?
I feel like the answer is yes.
Up to you. Doesn't have to be.
Time to wait. Can I Q? No, because I just used a spell.
Correct.
Nope, got nothing else.
Okay. Flux, that brings us to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Bane
Okay.
on M1, K6, and K3.
What's the DC?
The DC is a Charisma saving throw 14.
14. So Valine fails. You said. Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, you said K6, K3, and what?
And M1.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
which is
Valine fails.
Yeah.
K6 makes it, and K3 fails. So they have Bane on them. Let me just mark them real quick. So I remember. Plus, I'll just remember they have Bane. Save. K3. Bane. All right. All right. So Bane gives them what exactly again? Remind me.
Bane gives them.
So I think a 1d4 minus on their rolls.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, 1d4 on all their
1d4.
attack rolls
Yeah.
and saving throws. Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah. And then I have a bonus action that I want to ask about really quick. So, for my Valve Enmity, like I can use my Channel Divinity to choose a creature within 10 feet and gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in range of K3, correct? 10. That's 10 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you could also just move closer to the other ones if you wanted to before you casted it.
Okay, that won't take away my bonus action if I move since I already cast a spell.
Correct. Yeah, you're good. You could still move.
Okay, so then then I'm gonna go closer and I'm gonna throw it onto Valine.
Okay. So she's got Vow of Enmity on her as well.
Yep. Bitch.
Bish?
Bitch.
All right, which should give you like advantage on pretty much everything you do on her. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So that will now be Torin. I think I'm going to play for Torin. I think he's taking care of the Bibe. Torin is still a giant eagle. So he is going to fly over these folks, and he's going to go after Valine as an eagle. Torin. Where's your eagle?
Oh.
Okay, he is going to attack with his beak and his talons. So the first one, 15, what's her Fakakta thing? First one misses. Second one hits. So he does 10 points of piercing damage to her with his claws as he's flying over her. Okay. That'll end Torn's turn and bring us back to one of the dragon shields. This one is also going to keep moving down further and just try to get around you guys. This one is going to do the same thing, charge forward. He can't get to anybody. And this one is going to keep going after Seducius. First one hits you. Second one hits you. You take 10 points of damage, Seducius, as he digs his spear into your side twice. He's not very big. It's a pretty tiny spear, so it's not doing tons of damage, but you can get the sense that all of these together would start to cause him pain. That'll end his turn. Bring us back to Valine. Valine, not thinking she can get back up at the eagle who's above her, is going to charge forward and also go for Seducius. And she is just going to try to bury both of her short swords into you, just as she did with...
Jesus.
Just as she did with her friend there. So she's going to roll them both. First one hits. Second one misses. Wait, hold on. 7 to hit. No, yeah, second one misses. So you take 7 points of damage from one of the swords, plus another 14 in sneak attack. So in total, 21 points of damage.
The fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm bleeding out over here.
So if I do the math right, that puts you at what, 23?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're not bleeding out yet.
So that'll end her turn and bring us back to Sless.
Let's see. I'm going to try and move a little bit so I can get in position so I can use Lightning Bolt on a couple of folks.
Okay. Where do you want to move?
I think I just want to move two squares to the right.
Okay.
And then just go straight up towards K3 and K6.
Okay. I think it's 100 feet for lightning bolt. I just want to check one quick thing, see if I can help you out here. If you aim right to the right of them, you'll hit K4 as well.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Okay. DC 14 still?
Yes.
First one succeeds. Second one succeeds. Third one fails.
Fantastic.
Go ahead and give me damage. Nice. 27. Okay, so K3 is going to take half that. As he gets stunned a little bit. K6 is going to take half that. K6 is starting to like writhe on the floor in pain. He's not dead yet, but he's hurting pretty bad. And then he's going to take the full. And the one in the back is also pretty badly damaged from that hit. Anything else on your turn, Celeste?
That is it.
Alrighty, that'll end your turn and bring us back to one of these dragon shields. This one got pretty badly hurt from Zendri, so he's going to go after Zendri with both of his spear attacks. First one misses, natural 1. Second one misses, he got a 6. Alright, that'll end his turn. Bring us to the other one who got zapped. He's going to try and jump up and hit the eagle, a little stupidly, but he's going to give it a shot. He's got disadvantage on those. He misses. And hits. Okay, so he does do 5 points of damage to Torrens eagle. But that'll end his turn. And bring us to the other one who is going to just keep trying to get around the back of this building. Seducius, back to your turn, sir.
How far can I move again after I do a spell? What's like my limit?
You can move as far as your full speed. Your total distance is 30 feet. So you can do it before, after, whenever. Doesn't have to be before or after a spell.
Okay. Well. Okay then. I'm gonna try hideous laughter on M1. Then I'm gonna run away.
Okay. DC 14 or 15 now?
Wisdom of 15.
What's her wisdom save? She fails.
That's right.
So she is prone on the ground as you just hear her laughing maniacally, cursing at you in Talus's name.
I'm gonna yell, "You've been seduced!" and I'm gonna run away.
Hideous laughter doesn't do any damage, right? Just knocks you prone and basically incapacitated.
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Correct.
And then where are you running away to?
At this point, I'm gonna go near Celeste at this point. I need to heal up.
Okay. That'll get a couple of attacks of opportunities from the kobolds.
Is this how you got Helga? Hideous laughter and...
One miss, one hit, so you take another 5 points of damage, Seducius.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, great.
But that'll end Seducius' turn, brings us back to the Dragon Shield, who will just continue to move in on the character CCs in front of him. So that's going to go towards Flux. He'll take both of his spear throws at Flux. First one misses. Second one hits. So you take 5 points of damage, Flux. Oh, actually, you know what? He has Bane. Hold on, I gotta check one quick thing. Scratch that. He misses. You take no damage. Gotta remember that. All right. So that will then end his turn. Zendri, it's back to you.
Cool. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on K1.
Okay. DC.
Wiz 14.
14. Yes. He fails.
Sick. Let's see. 15.
15. Nice. All right. He's not dead yet, but just hanging in there. Anything else on your turn?
I can cue my spiritual weapon, right?
You can indeed.
Let's do it.
All right. Come here, Meow Meow. Let's see. What image should we use for Meow Meow now? Let's see. I want Meow Meow to be...
I feel like you have a new one every week.
I do.
Well,
I'll just
like a piece of popcorn earlier.
We're gonna do this Sword in the Stone again. I like that one.
Love it.
All right. There's Meow Meow.
It looks like a sword in a stack of sticky notes.
It's very angry at work. Flux, it is now your turn.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's a letter opener through a stack of sticky notes.
I want to use my extra attack, and I want to use my first attack to go after K3.
Okay.
With just my longsword, I'm not going to throw any spells at
No
it.
worries. Roll to hit.
So, all right. I got 10.
10 misses. These guys
All right,
are
well, then I'm gonna
decently armored.
You roll an advantage, right?
Not from Bane.
Oh.
She has Vow of Enmity on Valine, not on the Kobold.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm going to use my second attack to roll on Valine, though.
Okay. And that one you'll have advantage on.
So, hell yeah. I got 25 for the first one.
Nice.
And 7 on the second one.
All right. Go ahead and
So 25.
do your damage. That hits.
That's right.
And I just got to check one quick.
11.
11 points of damage. Nice, good size hit.
And she's got Bane and Vow of Enmity on, so.
Does, I need to check one quick thing about Vow of Enmity and Hideous Laughter while we're at it. Features and traits. Vow of Enmity. Vindy, yada 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 yada. Okay. And then I think with Seducius, I think it's no longer laughing because you did damage. I'm just going to double check that. Hideous laughter. No, it's got to roll again. So let's see. She still failed, so she's down there laughing hysterically still as she's bleeding out. Anything else on your turn, Flux? I'm guessing no?
I'm good.
Okay, so that's going to bring us back to Torin. Torin's just going to fly over to M1, seeing her laughing on the ground. And he's actually going to try and pick her up and lift her in the air. Let's see if he can do that. He's got a hold of her, but he's not able to lift her just yet. But I will say that counts as some talon damage. So she's going to take another 10 points of damage from his claws. But he's like down on the ground trying to like lift her up. Burp. That'll bring us back to one of the dragon shields who's around the side here. He's going to run back over. That will also get us to that one who's now going to charge in at Sless. And he will take both of his spear attacks on you, Sless. First one hits. Second one misses. You take 5 points of damage from his spear.
Right.
That'll end his turn. Bring us to K6, who sees Torin as an eagle trying to fly at him, so he's going to try and dislodge him. First one misses. Second one hits. So the eagle takes another 5 points of damage, but does not let go. That'll bring us back to Valine. Valine is still laughing her ass off. Let's see if she can get out of it. Plus Bane. She does not. She is still on the ground laughing. Fuck you, Bane. Sless, it is now your turn.
I was born in a darkness.
I can't do it with my voice all fucked up.
Yeah.
I got you, Nate. I got you.
Means a lot to me. Means the world. Sless, it is your
You
turn.
know it.
I'm gonna do a lightning bolt again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot towards the guy that was just attacking me, so I can also hit K7 as well. As he's trying to come up behind him.
No, you could do it. You could actually angle it just a bit up and hit all three of them here.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't pass that opportunity up.
Your
I
DM
said
is trying to help
DC
you as you're dying, so you're welcome.
I appreciate that.
First one
DC
fails.
14.
Second one fails. Third one succeeds.
Alrighty, here we go.
That was your last one. 28, nice. Okay. The one in front of you is still alive, but badly
Yeah.
injured. These ones really haven't taken any damage because they've been trying to sneak up on all of you.
Hmm.
But they are pretty badly hurt from that hit on Lightning Bolt. All right. Anything else on your turn, Celeste?
No, that's it.
Okay. That'll bring us back to the one attacking Zendri, who's going to keep going in for Zendri. First attack hits. Second attack misses. You take 5 points of damage, Zendri.
Tight.
Sick. Tight.
Sick.
Alrighty. End its turn. Bring us to another one. This one's on top. He's also going to go for Torin again. First one hits. Second one hits. So 10 points of damage to the eagle. The eagle is looking a little bloody. Still an eagle, but starting to get some pain. This will bring us back to one of the other ones that Celeste just attacked. He'll run forward. Can't quite get there. And now back to Seducius. It is your turn, sir.
Amazing. I need to heal myself badly.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just a. I'm gonna go for like a third level healing word here. on myself.
Alrighty. Yeah, roll it in chat and I can see it. Nice. 10 points. All right. Back to 6.
Right.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
Uh, no, that's it.
Okay, that'll end that. Bring us back to this Dragon Shield. This one is going to keep going after Flux. This one has Bane, though. First one misses. Second one misses. Third one might hit. Nope, misses. Fuck you, Bane. Zendri, back to your turn again.
Yes. I'm gonna use my first level inflict wounds on K1.
Okay. Go. That's DC 14 again.
No, it's
Oh, you
I
gotta
rolled
hit.
it.
That's right. That's right. Look at you knowing your shit. Look, good. Such a good job. I'm so proud
You
of
taught
you.
me so well. Oh my god. 17.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And damn, 27.
Nice. This thing just fucking like falls to goo. Shield and spear clatter to the ground. It is dead.
Love it.
Anything else on your turn? You still have your Meow Meow out if you'd like to use it as well.
Yes, I'd like to make an attack on K6.
Totes, roll to hit.
Okie dokie. 25
That hits for sure.
and 11.
All right, another one dead as you smash its brain in, and its helmet kind of dents in, and it just falls to the ground dead. That'll end Zendri's turn. Bring us back to Flux.
Right. I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And I want to use both of my attacks. But I think I'm going to start with M1
Okay.
with my longsword and Thunderous Smite.
And are you trying to get Thunderous Smite on M1, or are you trying to hit it with K3?
With M1.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
15.
15 just misses.
What?
Did you remember to roll at advantage because you have Vow of Enmity on her?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what that does. I'm honestly guessing. I don't remember. I think that's what it did. She's
Oh,
prone.
well, it didn't help anyway.
She's prone anyway, so you'll get advantage regardless. I just have to check Vow of Enmity. But
I got 8. Doesn't matter.
so you miss. You can use your extra attack on her if you don't want to do it on the kobold.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Cool.
Because
So
I can
just
roll twice
remember-
again.
Yep. Remember that you get
Another advantage.
advantage. I'm actually just gonna check one quick thing on the rules on prone that I might have been getting wrong.
Okay.
I remember someone saying if they're prone, you get automatic critical hits. Prone.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just gonna.
Well, I got 19 for the first one.
Nice.
So let's type. And then 13 for the second one. So hopefully that hits. 19, yeah.
Nope, never mind. I was wrong. So what did you roll again? 19, you said?
And 19. Uh-huh.
That does hit, so go ahead and
And
roll
then-
damage.
Okay, so for my sword, I've got 4 points. And then for Thunderous Smite, I've got 11.
Nice. All
So
right.
15 total.
Couple of big hits as she's down there. She is going to roll again to see if she breaks laughter with Bane. She does not. 'Cause fucking Bane is ruining my day. Torin is going to try and do the same thing. He is as a giant eagle going to try and lift her up and drop her.
Hell yeah.
He fucking nails it. Rolled an 18. So you see him just take his full speed with her up. His flight speed takes him, I want to say as a giant eagle, 60 feet. 80 feet. Fuck. All right, get some. He takes her 80 feet in the air, just and just lets go. And so she just tumbles, and the whole way she's tumbling back to Earth, You just hear her laughing, just laughing to the ground. And if I remember the rules correctly, it's 1d6 for every 10 feet. So that means she's going to end up taking 8d6 of damage. 7, 8. As she splats back into the ground. So she takes 26 points of damage, which literally just fucking kills her. She has 26 health points. So she just, and it's ha, and then this sickening just splat as she falls to the ground head first, and just erupts in blood and guts on the ground, dead. The other kobolds are still around. That'll end Torin's turn, though. He's up in the air, and that will bring us to the other kobold who's on the ground near Celeste. He's going to charge into Celeste. Can't quite get there. That'll bring us the other one who's on Celeste, though, and he will... Both of them hit you. You are dead. You take another 10 points.
Oh my god.
Technically, you're not dead. You're unconscious, but we'll get there. But you are at 0 health points. That will skip your turn. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please. Which is just a D10. Or, sorry, a D20. You try to beat 10. Just a straight...
It's just one d20?
1d20. Alright, 1 success. So you can give yourself 1 success in your death versus success saves over there.
How come what did I roll? It didn't show up on my...
I think you rolled it in...
messages.
Oh, that's weird.
I just did it in the messages, yeah.
Oh, it's weird. It showed up in mine. Do you not see it in yours? It did.
The last thing I see is
He's just
Seducious' roll.
Oh, that's weird.
He's
Scroll
just
down.
called unknown, right?
Yeah, because he didn't title himself.
Oh, now it is. Okay, now it says...
Yeah.
I refreshed. Now it says 18. Okay.
But yeah, so 1 success. So that'll bring us back to the other kobold. He can't quite get to Torin because Torin's in the air. He sees his master dead. He's just going to run down and go for Flux. First one misses. Second one misses. That'll bring us to this other one. He is going to... He's going to go for Seducious. First one hits. Second one hits Seducious. You take another 10 points of damage as well. That'll bring us to your turn, Zed.
A-holes. So, god damn it. My 15-foot cube, would that hit all 3 of these people in front of me?
It would.
I'm just fucking pissed that they just killed my friend and they keep poking me. So I'm gonna go for a 4th level Thunderwave here.
Okay. DC 15.
Yep.
First one fails. Second one fails. Third one fails.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me damage. Nice. Okay. The first one's dead. The second one is dead. The last one is dead. That
Nice.
lightning bolt thunderwave combo, thunder and lightning, really hit good. So,
You've been seduced.
the other person who's been seduced is Sless because he's in range of your attack. Sless,
No.
you take an automatic death failure, so you're 1 save, 1 fail.
Oh my gosh.
That'll
Good
end
job,
Seducius'
Seducius.
turn. Bring us to the other kobold who is going to just keep going after Flux. First one with Bane. Oh, hits you? Okay. Finally breaking through Bane. Second one, so you take 5 points of damage, Flux.
It's fine.
That'll
I still have those temporary hit points, so.
correct. That'll bring us back to Zendri. It is now your turn.
I've never used this, but would Spare the Dying come in handy for Celeste?
Very much so, yes.
Yeah, can you move me closer to get so I can touch him and heal him?
Yes, you can be right on top. All right,
Yes.
so you touch
Touch
him.
me, heal me.
You do that. Celeste, you are still at 0 hit points. You are still unconscious, but you are no longer having to make death saving throws any longer. But you are still unconscious and incapacitated. Zendri, anything else on your turn?
What else can I do?
Spare the Dying is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
So you could cast a spell if it's a bonus action, or you could choose to put your Meow Meow on one of the other kobolds.
I think I did it. Did I do it? I think I have Healing Word.
You could cast Healing Word, yeah, if you wanted to heal Celeste or Seducius or someone else.
Heal Celeste. Heal Celeste.
Yeah, for Celeste, since he's on 0.
Yeah, go ahead and cast it and let me know what you give him.
Sure.
Like
Oh.
1.
It's loading. It's got shadows.
No worries.
6.
6, awesome. All right, 6
6
points.
is better than 1.
That's true. So 6.
That's right.
That does get Celeste to breathe in deep, and he's back conscious once more. Celeste is alive. Zendri's been fucking VIP of this match. I'm just saying.
Let's go, baby.
All right, Flux. It is your turn again.
First time.
Although I will say that Bane has really been annoying. So I don't know.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Teamwork, makes
Um,
teamwork, baby.
Listen, let's go. All right, I'm obviously going to use my extra attack, but I'm going to go. I'm going to try to attack that K3 dog.
All right. go for it.
Shit. Let me throw out my Thunderous Smite again.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. So longsword. Let's roll it. 18
That
for
hits.
K3.
And it does fail its Thunderous Smite as well. So roll damage. It'll also push him back 10 feet.
Tight. 4 points for the sword itself, and then for the Thunderous Smite. 6, so 10 total.
Nice. And then your extra attack.
And then my extra attack, I'm going to do the exact same thing
Uh,
for K4.
so you just know you won't have Thunderous Smite on it, but you can attack again.
Okay, cool. Then I will do just a longsword attack.
Roll to hit. Let me know what you get.
Okay. 8, but I don't have that at advantage, right? Because he doesn't have Bane on him, right?
Correct.
Fuck. All right. Well, that was an 8, so
That misses.
okay.
So that'll end Flux's turn. Bring us back to Torin. Torin is still an eagle. I think Torin's just going to use his attacks on these guys because they're not particularly tough. So he is just going to beak and claw 'em. First one hits. Second one hits. So what is the total damage on those now? Giant eagle. 16 points of damage. That actually kills this one. And that'll end Torin's turn. So now, Celeste, you are alive again. It is your turn. There's one Dragon Shield Kobold still up.
All right, I'm just gonna blast this dude with my last 3rd level lightning bolt.
All right, go for it.
'Cause I don't even care.
You rolled a
It's
natural
gonna get
1.
lit up. Perfect.
Perfect
He's about to just
poetry here.
disintegrate right now. Let's see this. Where'd it go? Lightning bolt. Okay, here we go.
Can you fire that without hitting Zendri?
No.
You can't.
Oh,
Oh, I need to move. Oh no.
Too late. You called it.
I should have moved.
He should have moved.
Oh. I should
I
have
told
moved.
you the kids' gloves come off later on.
Whoa!
Which is why I let Seducius basically kill you. But roll damage. And Zendri, I need you to roll I think a dex saving throw.
Oh, save the Dex.
Save
I
the
roll
dick.
14 or higher.
14.
Nice, just enough. So
Okay.
you're only going to take half damage.
Alright.
Celeste,
Yeah,
what?
so you're only gonna lose 13 health points.
So
Ugh, Forgot to
27.
move.
So that does kill the kobold who failed his saving throw.
27?
And then you take
No.
half because you made it. So you're gonna
Take 13.
Oh,
13 points of damage.
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Way to go, Dick.
You live and you learn.
All right.
I just technically, if I was going to hit anybody, I should have hit Seducius, but
True.
He gave me that mantle of inspiration, so I'm still all right.
All right. Well, you guys are successfully out of combat. You've killed all these creatures
oh my
Uh,
gosh.
as they've tried to trap you in this back lot. You get the sense Valine was rather powerful, as was Skeel. But you do... I will say you do remember a little bit of what she said coming in, and you get the sense that because you were able to get Skeel separate first, you didn't have to fight them both at the same time, which actually worked out in your favor. So,
Gosh.
what would you guys like to do now?
Lick my
Take a long
wounds.
rest.
I think we need to take. We need to go back to Calvin and like hang out at that inn. Oh, wait, that's in a completely different spot.
Yeah,
Never
you're in
mind.
a totally different town.
Totally different town.
You've got a bunch of dead kobolds around you. The basically crushed skull corpse of Valine. Anything here you want to do before you leave this place?
Should we try to loot their shit?
Roll an investigation check.
Let's do it.
I mean, there's all these houses and stuff around here. And...
Well, the houses are people's houses.
I got a 4.
You don't find much, but I will say, because it's pretty obvious, her, as she hit the ground, given that she kind of exploded, you do actually find that there were, things that kind of, fell out of her pocket. You can't quite tell what they, do, but it seems to be a pair of lenses. And that's all that you can find right now.
Okay.
Lenses, like glasses.
Like glasses, yeah.
Like glasses, but the lenses in the glass seem to be thicker and colored a little more prismatically.
So she had really bad eyesight like me.
I was just saying, yeah, this is so pretty much what we, yeah. Seducius's glasses.
Is
Swipe
anybody...
left, swipe left, Seducius, swipe left.
Correct. Is anybody else looking around things?
Yeah, I'll roll an investigation check.
Go for it. I'll let this be the last one.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you don't find much either.
Oh god damn it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so all those houses around there, they weren't part of this whole these are just other people living there. This isn't part of this cult thing.
Correct. These are just houses in Vandalin. They're not really. You don't know if they're part of it.
I didn't know.
But it's not like a secret cult place. This was just basically an alley that was basically set up as an ambush for Skeel, you think.
Got it. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
So.
I say
Well, we didn't find anything
rest.
except for lenses, so
Yeah.
let's go back to the inn and get some dinner and get some rest.
Yeah. I still feel like we know shit about whatever turf war is happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
actually, I might want to probably after a long rest, maybe the next day, go back to the weird shop and see if they have anything in there to help me figure out what's going on with my health points here.
Okay.
Gotta figure that out too.
So where are we off to now?
The end.
Downhill
So you
Inn.
do go back to the Stonehill Inn. Y'all are covered in blood. You've left the corpses here. The town is... It was getting later in the day, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. But people are milling about, and so they definitely heard fighting and saw an eagle drop a body. So people are a little concerned as to what's happening. And as you walk into the inn, the folks in here haven't really seen what's going on. But you get the sense there's some tension as you're walking that way. you see a few folks kind of run to the back lot where you guys just left as well. But you enter the inn, you see Helga on the other side. And as she kind of sees you walk in, she greets you and asks what you guys need for the evening. She's not making eye contact.
It's all you.
Lucius.
Yeah,
All you.
food and rooms.
Well, you guys look like you're in a bad way. Yeah, I could do rooms again. The normal thing, just the two.
Yeah, sure.
Did you need something else?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Seducius and Torin can take one room, and I'll bunk with Zendry and Flux.
However you guys want to handle that's your business, not mine. I think I've already learned my lesson with this group. So she kind of like gestures off and points out it'll be 5 gold for the next couple days.
That's fine. Here you go.
Are you guys going to rest up, stay here, or do anything else before you head out? Any conversations you're having or anything you're trying to do?
Well, I feel like we talked about getting a meal because it's not like was it probably like maybe like 5 or 6 or not even.
Yeah, it's probably not even quite 5 yet. Getting close to it, but not quite dusk.
Yeah, maybe we have a meal. Maybe we just kind of listen in and see if anybody that's in there is kind of chatting about, you know, the fighting they heard and any of the groups or anything.
Roll a perception check. Yeah. So you don't hear anyone talking about. You don't hear anyone necessarily talking about the fighting outside, but you do hear some of the locals, people that you recognize, people that have been in Phandalin for a while, basically commiserating about all the strangers that have been in town lately, and that they don't seem like the kind of people they want in their town, and since they came here, the weather's been weird, and like superstitiously blaming them, faulting them. And that they suspect, as usual, Halia of the Miners' Exchange knows whatever these vagrants want from the town. You also hear with that, one of them suspects that Halia is wrapped up in a less than savory organization known as the Zentarum. You don't know what the Zentarum is, you just can tell by the way they're talking about them that this doesn't seem like a particularly good, benevolent organization.
And you said Zentarum? Is that what you said?
Yep, ZH Zentarum. ZH is the first couple letters. Zentarum.
I feel like we need to tell the people what happened. I feel like they don't even know what.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, do we need to tell them that we defeated Skriel and Valine? Like that both were part of these.
Skrill.
Yeah.
Or Skrill.
Yeah.
I think we should. So, like, Skriel was a vampire. What was Valine? Was she?
She didn't seem to be any type of creature.
She was.
Maybe she was just like possessed or something.
You didn't get the sense of that. Just a cultist and worshiper of Talos, from what you could tell.
Just super strong for like a little girl. All right. But yeah, I think you're right, Seducius. I think we need to tell the people in the towns. They know kind of what happened. Here we are rescuing this town again.
I know. What was the god's name that freaking Skeel liked?
Merkel.
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 Mrkyul. Merkel.
So it's basically
like Urkel, but with an M.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Team Talos versus Team Merkel.
Correct.
Is what's happening in Phandalin.
Correct.
Oh my god.
I would say by now you would probably put 2 and 2 together, especially with the brands you saw in the ghouls and the zombies here. This was also occurring at the Wayside Inn, that inn that you first stayed at on your way to Leylon, that was attacked by zombies. The zombies had the same brand of Merkel. You just didn't put 2 and 2 together until now. And you also noticed Talos worship at what you think are suspected to be Talos worship at the Wayside Inn. So you're getting the sense that this is spanning beyond just Phandalin.
I actually had to get off for the night. He's
No worries.
like going
He's still
nuts.
going. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, he's got a fever and stuff, so he's
Aw,
like
no.
doing good. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
No worries.
Bye.
Have a good night, brother.
But
Good night.
Right.
Okay. Well, should we just tell the people in the fucking Stonehill Inn what happened, or should we go to whatever the mayor's name is and call like a town
Oh,
meeting?
Barthen.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could tell Barthen to come meet us here.
Yeah.
Send a little messenger over to his shop.
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay.
Barthen.
Yeah, I think we have to be really careful with who we tell, because if we just announce it, there could be, I don't know, spies or people who might want to hurt us.
Good. Fucking kill him.
We don't want to put the rest of the townspeople in danger.
Cut their dicks off.
So are you trying to get like a person around town to get Barthen to you, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to
Alright.
see if we can find somebody to do that.
So you find like one of the little kids kind of running around the tavern, and you know, supposedly he's probably with his family getting food or something. You're like, hey, I'll give you a silver piece if you go get Barthen for me. And he kind of looks at it, holds this like little coin in his hand like it's the most money he's ever had, and he's like, okay, runs off. About 15 minutes later, you see him kind of like pull a very slow moving old Barthen into the place, who sits down at the table in front of you and wonders what you needed from him. You interrupted his game of solitaire in closing duties.
Wait, is Barthen the slow talking like dude, or is he the mayor of the town? Which one did we just grab?
Barthen is the slow talking old shopkeeper.
Oh, shoot.
So what
Who's
did you
the-
guys want?
Oh, gosh. Who's the mayor again? Wasn't it? What was his name?
So Barthen, hearing that you didn't want him and wanted the mayor, he says, well, the town master is Harbin. You wanted Harbin
Harbin.
Wester.
Okay, Barthen, I'll tell you what, Barthen. If you go get Harbin, I will buy you the biggest drink that you want from this place.
And he kind of like licks his lips and is like, okay. Kind of walks off. You're lucky I can't do the voice tonight, or this would have been real painful. And he kind of saunters off. As he gets off of the table, you hear him kind of swearing under his breath, clearly purposely trying to make sure you hear it. And he's like, fucking adventurers. This is why they should have fucking notebooks. If they just had fucking notebooks, they would remember all these goddamn things. And he walks off. And 45 minutes goes by as he slowly walks his ass to the town master's house and is able to slowly walk his butt back in. And you see a very posh looking gnome sit down at the table in front of you, and in a high-pitched voice that you've come to recognize from Town Master Harbin Wester, he asks to know what you need from him before he settles down for the evening. And he does say, I hear you're making more trouble in my town, friends. Barthen was mad about a notebook or something? I don't know.
Yeah, forget about Barthen. Barthen, go order yourself whatever drink you want and put it on my tab. Listen, Harbin.
Barthen comes back and he says, Helga says you're not allowed to have a tab here anymore.
God damn it, put it on Fluff's tab then.
Okay. And he like slowly creeps back.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to seduce Helga again. Harbin, greetings. Yes, trouble seems to be finding its way back into Phandalin. Tell me, Harbin, have you noticed anything strange lately happening around here?
Sure. I mean, the weather's been weird, and the strangers. At first we thought it was going to be a nice addition, but I don't know. They never really stayed in town long enough to really do anything of value, and quite frankly, a lot of them gave me the creeps.
Have you talked to any of the strangers while they were here?
Nothing more than simple niceties. Hey, how you doing? What are you planning on doing while you're here? That kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, this may come as a shock, Harbin, but it seems these strangers had malevolent intentions, and Phandalin seems to be caught up in some type of, game of power here between two different cults worshipping two different gods, and we have encountered with both sides of them over the past 2 days and slain many vampires and mysterious creatures in your town.
And you kind of see him now get really sweaty and scared, as is his nature, and he starts like rambling on, like, okay, vampires seem like a problem. I think I'm just gonna go back and lock myself in my house again, if I can just do that, and I'll let you take care of the rest, okay? And he's like making his way to go.
No, Harbin, stop.
I'm not. You know this. I'm not the fighter. You guys be the fighter. If I need to put the job board out again, I'll do that.
Listen, we will fight to protect this town that we've come to love, but we might need a little bit more information about someone that may be, wrapped up in some mysterious business, causing some trouble.
I don't know. Are you looking for someone specific or just information?
Yeah, I need my rest of my group here to tell me that woman's name from the mine. You fuckers better know her name.
Wait, which name? Valine or Skrill?
No,
Or somebody else you're thinking of?
the minor girl that we heard
the one
whispers
that
about.
you can't win over.
Yeah, that one.
Oh man.
I knew anyone who doesn't want to sleep with me, there's something wrong with them. I fucking knew it.
If you're mentioning the miners' exchange, there's only one woman that works there, and that would be the only one of import who is. Harbin would help you out, and he would say that's Holly.
Okay.
We're talking about Holly.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Harbin. Tell me everything you know about Halia, because we've heard some chatter about her and what she might be wrapped up in, causing some of this drama in your town.
And he kind of leans in close and starts to get really quiet, and he whispers across the table, trying to like look around, make sure no one is listening. And he says, "Well, Holly has been here almost from the beginning of Phandalin's reestablishment, about a decade ago, and she's definitely a shrewd woman. The rumor is she's part of the," and he kind of looks around, "the Zentarum, and they're a shady bunch. They've got their hands in every political intrigue from here to the northern coasts. So I would just be careful mentioning that in public. They're not overtly malicious, I guess, but if they need to get someone out of their way, an assassin's blade is usually not far away. So I would just be careful how you handle that information."
We will proceed with caution, Harbin. We've never encountered the Zentarum before.
I would hope not, and the reality is if you did, you likely wouldn't know it. And again, these are just rumors and speculation, and that's pretty dangerous talk. So just be conscientious.
Well, Harbin, are you okay if we go have maybe a little less than friendly talk with Halia?
I mean, you should do as you wish. You've already dropped a woman 80 feet in the air, so what else could you really do here? Also, there was a fire not that long ago. I'm assuming that was you.
Listen, there's only a few ways to kill a group of vampires, and we had to do whatever we needed to do.
I guess I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna go lock myself in my house now, and he just leaves.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, guys, I think we need to get some rest and maybe visit Halia in the morning and have a different kind of conversation with her than we've had in the past.
All right.
Yep, sounds about right.
Well, let's have you guys all take a long rest. And I think that might be a good stopping place as well. And we'll pick up as you guys wake in the morning in Phandalin to question Halia a bit more about what's going on.